So we've only just begun JavaScript, and it's already time for our first quick problem set. So there are 3 challenges here, and I'd like for you to try to do them without any code, without running them in the browser or in the console. That's not the point here. What really we're trying to do is check for your conceptual understanding of the percentage sign, or the plus sign between 2 strings, or the square brackets, or dot length, and the double backslash. So go ahead and try evaluating these mentally, and pause the video, and then following this, we'll have solutions. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start discussing the first problem here. So 100 mod 3. Modulo, remember, is the remainder operator. So we divide 3 into 100 as many times as it can go in, so that's going to be 33 times. And then we subtract 33 times 3, which is 99, from 100, and we get 1. So divide 3 in as many times as possible, and then take the remainder. So that should be 1. So if we want to run this in our console, we can go ahead and do 100 mod 3, and we get 1. All right, so let's move on to the second one now. We have the string blah that is being added to another string blah. Remember, that's called concatenation. And because we have the parentheses around it, that will happen first. So that's basically the equivalent of running blah plus blah, which will just give us blah blah. No space. And then we're adding the square brackets onto that, character 6. So that's going to be the 6th index, which is actually the 7th character because it starts at 0. So we would end up with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the letter A. And that's what we get. Just to verify, I'll just run the entire line. Great, and we get the letter A. So let's move on to the final one here. So this one's a little bit trickier. It actually combines numbers and strings together in one expression here. So we start just on the left side, hello.length. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we end up with 5, modulo. And then this one is even trickier because it looks like it's 4 characters, dot length on those 4 characters. But in actuality, when we run this string and I hit enter, it comes back to me as just 3 characters. And that's because we're escaping this backslash. Just like if I did backslash double quote, the backslash goes away and we end up with our double quote inside. So if we evaluate this, we end up with 5 mod 3. And that, of course, 3 goes into 5 one time with a remainder of 2. So if we try that out, we should get 2. And we do. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed those super quick exercises. Very soon, these exercises will then become making a tic-tac-toe game, making a blog app, all sorts of fun things using JavaScript. But we have to start small.